Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for an international A-class contest at 67 kilograms. Please welcome first to ringside, Jesus Romero.
Romero has been calling out Liam on social media for a little bit of time now. He wants to put his stamp on the veteran that is Liam. He's confident and determined and believes that he is one of Europe's best fighters.
And his opponent, please welcome Liam.
Anybody who thinks I can't do it anymore, better step right back and take.
Well, the man rising up through the smoke is the current British #1 at 67 kilos, a man that Jesus Romero has been calling out on social media. Just look at that fight record, says it all in terms of the experience. I'll tell you about the accolades he's accumulated, either multiple world titles, 2 in 2016 alone, lost to Fabio Pinca though, and he's tapped to be lining up a contest with one of your fighters, Charlie Peters, a bit later on this year potentially, Kieran. An exciting prospect that as well.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's going to be #1 in the UK versus #2. And both of them have got fights before that. This is Liam's first one of the year. You know, and I'm not going to lie, Liam is one of the most exciting fighters on the UK scene. Still, he's just been holding that light for so many years.
Ladies and gentlemen, right here at TML, we are ready for the co-main event of the evening, an international A-class contest at 67 kilograms. This contest will be fought over 5 3-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands at 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighed in officially at 66.9 kilograms. With 24 fights and 21 victories, he is Jesus Romero. And his opponent standing across the ring in the red corner, standing 5 feet 7 1/2 inches tall, and also weighed in at 66.9 kilograms. With 97 fights, 75 of those are victorious, with over 30 KOs. He is Liam the Hitman Harrison. When the action begins, your referee in charge, Ricky Sewell.
So the co-headliner for tonight's main event, international A-class at 67 kilos, 5 3-minute rounds. British #1, Liam Harrison in the red corner. Jesus Romero in the blue. Well, if you've been calling him out and trying to get a contest for a while, you can bet he knows this is his opportunity, Romero, to come over and make a big statement, win or lose, in fact, Kieran.
Yeah, of course. He puts in a great performance against, you know, someone like Liam, and other opportunities will arise. And it seems to be a lot of the thing now that on social media you can talk your way into a fight. But sometimes you can talk your way into a fight and be literally led into a cauldron, because, you know, Liam's a strong fighter. He's a vicious time. He's got great counter punches. He's got that low kick. That's just, it literally could just take down a tree. It's that powerful. He's a strong boy. So he's got a hard fight ahead of him. As they're saying, sometimes careful what you wish for, but at the same time, we've seen some excellent foreign talent on today, haven't we? Earlier on today with Savas Michael, so you never know. He's got big old legs on him as well, hasn't he, the Spaniard?
Solid legs. He does look a little nervous. There's certainly no hiding that. He hasn't disguised it if he's tried to, but he can be forgiven for that. Fighting away from home soil in front of a big crowd with big opposition. So Romero, can he rise to the task, or will Liam Harrison and the success train of his career roll on? He's just making his final preparations in that red corner.
Yeah, Richard Smith there has been in his corner, and it's been his coach from literally a little boy. Jordan Watson and Andy, you know, his best friend and cousin.
Away we go then. Stiff high kick there from Romero.
Both cool customers. You know, Liam's been in there with, you know, some of the best fighters in the world, so he's not going to be fazed by too much. There's that kick I talked about. Honestly, it's dangerous.
Yeah,
it's so quick.
Really fizzed in, isn't it? Pull back quickly as well. Wow.
Incredible, eh?
Romero didn't see that coming. I don't think he knew what happened until he was on his back there. Comes in with a high kick again. Just the warning signs for the visitor of what is in front of him and who he is facing.
Yeah, he'll do it again. He'll literally grab your leg and dump you to the floor and just let you know, and Romero doesn't seem too happy about that, does he?
He's just looked at his corner. Just to say, how quickly is this happening? Harrison waiting, and is that going to cause tentativity with Romero? He can't afford to be hasty. IT just flicks that low kick in, but nothing really behind it.
You know, they say about testing the water in the early stages, but Liam does test the water, but he just blasts that kick in hard. If he knows you're not going to block it either, he will keep going for it. Exactly there, he's landed it 4 or 5 times now. He's already buckled the legs of his opponent.
Just the blunt force and the speed of the delivery. See the reaction there he draws from Romero, just catches that high kick, blocks the body attack as well. Just calm, in control in this early rounds. Just a shot delivered to the inside of the thigh there from Romero.
Just teeing up things nicely there.
And Harrison's movement very economical as well. Doesn't waste much.
No, he doesn't. I mean, he steps back, he counters you as well with a low kick or a left hook. He's
pivoting from the waist there to get out of trouble, but every time he delivers, he knows what he wants to throw. He's thrown with intent and with force. Steps off to the right-hand side, delivers the left kick.
Romero looks a little bit scared there, doesn't he?
He does indeed.
I don't think he realised how strong Liam is.
Already some reddening on that front leg of Romero, and whether he's saving something for the later rounds or not, he certainly knows what he's in with. And Harrison has got the look of a pro who's just going through the motions, hasn't he? Professional.
He is very professional, and sort of the last couple of years, for me, he's actually become a better fighter. He's more skilled than ever before. He's not, you know, he's got a thunderous left kick. He's not just about a low kick and a hook anymore. He's got more to his game. He catches your leg quick. He's very good inside. He's very good on the back foot. He's much more of a complete fighter than ever. You know, even though he's 31 years of age, he's still at his peak. what Liam will do is, as well, each round the tempo just get that a little bit quicker, and he'll start picking you off. Like you said, he's a seasoned pro. He's been there and done it. Just watching the coach there of Romero. Just trying to give him some belief going into round 2.
Well, he largely sat off in that first round, and Harrison had his own way. Whether or not that was by choice or by force, I think we'll find out as this contest wears on. Can Romero manage to put some pressure on Harrison? See how he responds, or will resume in the same vein in round 2. Stiff kick to the inside of the leg. Still reddening on the leg of Harrison. Those kicks don't seem to be carrying as much force.
He's got big quads, isn't he, this Spaniard? But he's just a little bit too slow and off the mark. He's holding his chin a little bit too high as well, for me personally.
To the body there.
There's that kick. He just waits and waits. Right time.
Romero tried to lift the leg to block it. Again, it's just the blunt force with which it's delivered that does the damage. Harrison seems to just see everything coming as well.
He does. Very calculated. He'll pick you apart. Good shot.
It's a nice high kick there.
Oof. Horrible kick, absolutely horrible.
Top of the arm's going to cause some damage, isn't it?
He's very cautious now, Romero, isn't he, on the back foot a lot. Not really committing to anything. Nice hook.
Harrison not a million miles away from catching those teeps and front legs, is he's just trying every time, and perhaps that is another area of the game, making Romero a little cautious to flick them out. Nice low kick again from Harrison. Another round to the home fight, did you think, Kieran?
Yeah, absolutely. Liam's just slowly putting pressure on. But each round, he just adds that extra element of attack. He's starting to land those low kicks. And obviously, that left body kick is wrapping round the arms of his opponent. I mean, Romero looks fresh still, but he's just, at the moment, unless we expect something to come out or burst out of him literally in round 3 and put some pressure on Liam, so far it's plain sailing.
Can't imagine he's going to let it peter out as it is now, though, given the talk on social media, given that this is a fight he's travelled a fair distance for as well. So presumably at some point we're going to see him up the tempo a little bit and try something, maybe take a risk. Whether or not that will pay dividends is another matter.
Yeah, absolutely. You've got to take the risk. It's as simple as that, because at the moment he's just on the back foot. He's getting picked apart. He's not even throwing anything with any measure at all.
So round number 3 then, home fighter, British #1 Liam Harrison. In the red corner, Jesus Romero. In the blue, and it's Harrison who's come out aggressively, and he doesn't want to give his opponent any impression that there might be a window to come back. And Harrison is saying, right, you want to fight, we're going to fight.
Yeah, that's the thing with him. You know, you get him in that close quarter and you want to fight him, he will fight back and he will swing back.
Good timing there, just took that back leg away as Romero went for the body kick.
Nice hook.
Does it seem to you as if every time Romero tries something, Harrison just beats him to the punch, almost stops him from mounting an offense, almost
does, yeah.
Jars the momentum before it has any chance to get going?
Just got an answer for everything. There you go.
Well, Romero stood strong through it, but a lovely combination with the hands from Harrison. Romero responds with that low kick. Each one in return for his troubles, and they go tit for tat with the legs. Nice teep there from the visitor. Well, certainly nice to see him coming at Harrison. And just trying to make a fight of this at least, because it hasn't particularly been that way for the first 2 rounds. And this is at the very least competitive now.
Yeah, Romero's starting to come forward a bit more. Not particularly doing too much, but he's coming forward, which is making Liam work a bit harder. And Liam's starting to throw nice combinations.
Combination again from Harrison, really bringing the hands into play. Testing the chin of Romero. He's tested the legs. Stiff kick to the body there. Romero, can he have any success in the clinch? He does have a little, but then no sooner we say that, and he was spun viciously by our commentary position by Liam Harrison. And Harrison, a lot of reddening on that front leg of Romero, bangs in that kick to the body too.
So you got a bit confident in the clinch. You thought, well, you know, I'm landing some good knees, and then before you know it, boom, we got dumped to the floor.
Nice work that time though. Harrison on the ground for the first time in the contest. That body kick. We're around 3. He's gone by in a flash.
He has indeed. You know, Romero hasn't shown anything really to cause any danger to Liam, and Liam's, you know, really starting to up the tempo a bit, but he looks comfortable in there, doesn't he? He looks like he could do 50, 60, 70 rounds like this.
Well, having said that, Romero doesn't exactly look he's under a huge amount of stress in his corner either, so testament to the conditioning of both men.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, it's okay going in there and surviving 5 rounds, that's fine, but you've got to put some sort of performance on if you want to impress promoters or people that are watching to bring you over again. It needs to be a hell of a lot more assertive, as they call it, the money round in Thailand.
Well, he's got an opportunity in front of him now. He knows what he's up against. He knows how the kicks feel. And he's got to will himself into a solid 3-minute performance now to try and change the momentum of this fight, which is currently sitting with that man in the red corner.
Yeah, and I've got a feeling as well Liam's going to come out strong this round and let his hands go. I've just got a feeling about it. I think he's measured him up now. He's seen what shots he can land. He's going to let him go a little bit more tenaciously.
Well, he's just nodded to something said to him in his corner. He looks focused and ready to go. Is this the round where everything lights up?
Absolutely.
Good head movement from Romero. Good counter, low kick too. And well, Harrison appreciated that as much as it stung him. It's angered him. Slams in that body kick. The low kick rather.
Sort of manhandled him, didn't he? Just dumped him to the floor. Romero's sort of just tightening up and not really doing much. You know, you can't be throwing gentle jabs like that. It's just crazy. Starting to have a little bit of fun there as well, wasn't he? I think he's trying to experiment some stuff.
Hands down, looks very confident, very comfortable with what's in front of him, what's coming at him.
Lovely body kick right across the ribs.
Didn't miss by much there.
No, he didn't. The kicks are just had no effect on Liam at all. He's just literally just not blocking, you know, and just letting them bounce off his body.
Good footwork from Harrison there. Got in, attacked to the body, and then moved out the way. Well, the tempo has gone up. It's not still quite caught fire as we anticipated it might, Kieran.
No, absolutely. I mean, Romero is tough, but he's just, being completely honest, he's a bit... Although he's shown some signs, you know, Liam's just having a lot of fun. He's very comfortable. He's not really stepped out of second gear. He doesn't really need to either.
The end of the fourth round, and Harrison goes back to his corner. I think he knows he's fully in control of this one.
Yeah, Romero's, you know, miles behind, and he really, really, really needs to let those shots go, because all he's doing is literally just punching thin air a lot of the time and not committing enough. His corner should really be trying to G him up there and just say, come on, go for it.
Well, perhaps easier said than done for a man with plenty of ambition, but maybe just not quite the technical skill set to implement his desires in that environment. And maybe he'll have a newfound appreciation for the quality of Liam Harrison.
Yeah, he's absolute quality. There's no denying it at all. Ring craft.
And without preempting too much, Kieran, also highly anticipated clash between Liam and Charlie Peters to finally determine that British #1 spot outright. Both men have lost to Fabio Pinca, reigning world champ, in the last year and a half or so. But it makes sense for those two to clash, and perhaps the winner set up a rematch with Pinca, because both men have stated that they would like that rematch.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if you're a fighter, you would want, especially at that level, you'd like to fight the best. And if you lose, you know, of course you want a rematch. Charlie would love a rematch with Fabio Pinca, but sometimes you've got to go back a couple of steps as such, you know. But he's got to fight Liam, and then after that we've got to look at options. If he wins, of course, you know, I'm a coach of Charlie, and I'm very confident that Charlie can win. But, you know, I know that he's the underdog against Liam, and I know that Liam is, you know, is the #1, and pound for pound, probably the best ever that UK's produced. So I know that Charlie's against it, that's for sure. But what a fight that will be! Trust me, it will be a huge crowd pleaser. I'm convinced.
Well, I shall look forward to it. So right now, Liam Harrison has other business to attend to and to finalise here by putting an exclamation mark on a pretty solid performance against Jesus Romero, who's been largely nullified over the last 4 or so rounds. Can he pull something miraculous out of the hat, or Liam Harrison see this one out? Nice low kick from Romero. Harrison pulling him tight into that clinch. The first time he's manhandled him tonight, that's for sure.
Yeah, it goes right underneath him, you know. When he's under pressure on the ropes, you can see that he sort of drops low, goes underneath your elbows, and literally just goes right around your waist and just dumps you to the floor. And if you're tired especially, and you get thrown to the floor, just to lift yourself up is, you know, really slow you down.
High kick, the impact of that just muffled with the left glove of Romero.
Going into the last minute and a half.
Oof, high kick landed.
He's a powerful man, isn't he? You know, his kicks, the power he puts them in from, literally from short space. Oof, nice shot.
Lovely combination. Now Harrison just beginning to show a bit of flash and a bit of pizzazz. That was lovely. Straight through the middle. Romero just wipes his brow.
There you go. I think he attempted something there, which
maybe some sort of Superman punch. He went to jump into it and unfortunately just halted by a sharp jab in his tracks. A wry smile from Harrison, but he's had the luxury of trying a few things in this final round. And that's a mark of a man who knows he's well in control. Hands low, nice and relaxed. High kick caught there. Ooh, double right hand from Romero. Momentary telling off from the referee, but nothing too much.
It really was a showcase, really, of like Liam's skills and power and ring craft, and maybe just, you know, the kickstart to the year, because he's got some big fights lined up.
Absolutely. So we don't want to jump the gun too much, but we go to the judges' scorecard to what we think will be reasonably inevitable conclusion here at Victoria Warehouse in Manchester.
Ladies and gentlemen, give a huge round of applause for both fighters this evening. Come on. After 5 exciting rounds, we go to our judges' scorecards. And your winner by unanimous decision, Liam Harrison!
So no great surprise there. Liam Harrison victorious by unanimous decision over Jesus Romero. Great performance from Liam to kickstart a big 2017 for him. And we'll look forward to seeing him in the ring again. So Liam Harrison, the victor.